Hello everybody, I am Moldy and this is Born of Bread once again. In the last episode, evil happened, and our daddy was falsely accused of evil. So here we are trying to prove his innocence, and our quest takes us to Lapwing Village. Psst, psst, kids, what are you doing here? It's not a good place to be right now.
Why? We need to pass through to get to the outpost.
Well, it's a war zone right now. Everyone's got nuts, throwing leeks, high kicking left and right. It's only quiet right now because they're looking for more leeks to throw.
Huh? Why leeks?
Beats me. Just move fast, okay? And watch your head. Eek! Well, he just got leeks thrown at him. Something we're gonna have to watch out through. I don't look forward to having leeks beamed at my head. We'll just have to stay away from the main road, I guess. We'll draw less attention, less leeks get thrown at us if we're not running around out in the open. Up above, we're harder to see, less shootable of a target. But I see there's nowhere else to go from here. Just don't get leaked on, and we'll be fine. And there's nothing I can do about that. That's just a boarded up thing. Everything's boarded up here. Even this. Shoo! Well, fine, I'll shoo. I'm just trying not to get leeks thrown at me. Anyway, there's the professors. They're gonna tell us where the camera is, where all the evidence is. By Jove, there you are! I say, we thought we'd lost you. Everyone else has gone missing.
A badger in town said everyone's fighting.
How peculiar. Oh dear. I hope they haven't gone to war again.
War? I can't be in a war. What would my mom say? And Loaf is only a few days old.
Yeah, it's a small war. We can go around. But what do you mean, again? Yes, throughout recorded history, Lapwings and Badgers have had a, let's say, tense relationship.
Indeed, Lapwings have often built their villages near badger mines, or have had mines built near their homes, and the results were always the same. Lots of yelling, physical altercations, and leaks for some reason. In any case, the only elevator going down into the undergrowth is powered off, most likely a result of their most recent bickering. Wait, the undergrowth, the floor of the forest, the place everyone says is cursed? Why, yes, where else would we find mysterious ancient ruins?
Yeah, good question. That would be the place to find mysterious ancient ruins.
Whether local folk tales are true or not, that doesn't change the fact we can't get to our excavation site.
Perhaps it's best if we remain here until the whole war thing has been sorted out and the power is turned back on.
Agreed.
Well, now we gotta go end a war between the Lapwings and the Badgers. Elevator. Yeah, we know you ain't working. That's the whole reason we're going back into the village. War can't be happening for the... Alright, I've got a full sack. Ain't enough room for another apple. Ouch. I fall off of cliff. I guess that's one way of getting our asses down into the forest floor where the excavation site is. But it's less than ideal. Oh. Well, shit's hit the fan since we left. Y'all seem angry for some reason. Better shape up and fly, right? I don't know. I'm not much of a flyer. Shaping up is a thing I can do. Let's just not get pelted with leeks and or rocks. That would be bad. Painful, agony, leaks and stuff. Just... yeah. Perhaps there's some way to make this thing stop. This ain't all boarded up anymore. Well, I mean it is, but do not whack. You know I gotta whack when you tell me not to. Ah, how did you know we were in here? Well, I just felt the need to whack something you told me not to whack.
Ah, we didn't.
Well, don't tell anyone, okay?
Yeah, our parents would be so mad if they found out.
Romiette and Julio. They've lost their leeks out there. They've gone completely cuckoo.
Not to mention a few loose screws and a blown gasket.
Oh, what's the fighting about?
Lapwings and Badgers have been bickering like forever. I think someone took it too far.
They're always fighting about dumb stuff. Ooh, mining is noisy. Lapwings are lazy. Badgers eat too many mushrooms. Most lapwings have never even been in the mines. The mines are actually cool.
And hanging out in the treetops is fun. We want them to sort out their differences, but right now they're not listening at all.
Yeah, clearly.
If only we could get their attention.
Oh, Romiette, the gong.
Ah, my Julio, so clever. This thing is called the Kujitsu Gong. It's supposed to signal the end of the Lapwing Kujitsu match. If we ring it, I'm sure it might get their attention.
It's really loud.
But Julio, we don't have the mallet.
I don't see why I can't just hit it with my ladle.
What? You'll look for it even though it's an all-out war out there? That's awesome. Thank you so much. Careful not to get hit. We'll just wait here. Tee-hee.
Anyway, yep, my ladle is not good enough for gong ringing, apparently. We'll just look around for the mallet and try not to get hit over the head with a leek. Not sure why they choose to throw leeks at people, but I'd rather not get hit by them. There's the mallet, up there, the place that we first ran across. That's convenient. I know exactly how to get up there. And they don't seem to be throwing any rocks or leeks over this way, so we are not in danger of vegetables or blunt force trauma from rocks. The second one seems kind of worse than the first one. Anyway, let's go ring that gong.
Great job, now we can finally get their attention. Yeah, you can talk to everyone, explain how silly this all is.
Us? Tell them they're silly?
No, I don't think so.
I mentioned that our parents would be mad, right?
But you said the fighting was dumb.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I gotta rub their noses in it.
Yeah, I think you guys should take it from here. I'm sure they'll listen to, a lemur, a foam ball, and a bat. A lemur?
Bat? She was kidding, right? I'm just small for my age. And species. Well, we'll just see. Anyway, gong.
The sacred gong has spoken, I think.
Why are you fighting?
These birds have broken their word.
Badgers stormed the village, disrupting the peace.
They broke in and cut our dang power.
We had no sleep for weeks. The noise from the mine.
We gotta build a mine. That's our job.
You move in here where we already live and run drills all night. Cool. Bad neighbors. We need to sleep. We're so tired.
Badgers were here first. You Lapwings only built this village, about 100 years ago? That doesn't make the forest yours.
You left, Goo. You can't come back and claim it's yours either.
Please, enough! So, the Badgers are digging a new mine, but it's so loud the Lapwings can't sleep, so you cut the power?
I didn't order that. Rocky and her friend probably did it. They call themselves Lapwings Against Pollution while insisting the noise has gotta stop, or Lapwings for short.
Huh, convenient acronym. Okay, so you're telling me the Lapwings aren't responsible for the power cut, the Lapwings are.
Well, they've been sabotaging the mining operations for months.
What? That's why it's been taking so long! Every time we get close to being done, we find rotten struts or a broken drill and we have to set our schedule back weeks.
Cool. You mean the noise would have stopped earlier if Rocky and the Lapwings had just let you finish?
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, you two sit here and actually talk to each other. Loaf and I will go find the Lapwings in the mine and tell them to restore the power.
I don't take orders from little pandas. Kids these days have no respect. Cool.
Now that I can wholeheartedly agree with.
Okay, so it's not all of the Lapwings, just a select few Lapwings that call themselves the Lapwings. causing all sorts of shenanigans in the mine. Anyway, give me what's inside this dirt. Ooh, treasure chest. And that is... Life sight displays enemy health during battles. Okie dokie then. I will definitely use that. I like being able to see just how much enemies can take. Really helps me plan my moves out. Don't you see how useful that could be? Anyway, into the mines. Badger mines. And, well, you're clearly the in person. You got those Z's on your hat. And you got a quest for us, Niagara.
Hey, babes, could you do me a little favorino, could ya? Babes, is she talking to us? Yes, miss, what do you need? Oh, you peach, like obviously I'm totally about to catch my big break. Oh no, what's gonna break? Movies, sweetie, keep up. As I was saying, I'm about ready to hightail it out of here on the wings of a talent scout and any day now. But until I get discovered, I'm playing a bit part as a miner in the old family pit. They say every role is like a character study, and I really feel like I've captured the general essence of mining pretty well. Though it's totally not the kind of roles I want to be playing, you know. I'm more of a leading lady, but you've got to pay your dues. Sorry, but did you need something? I'm getting to that. Let me tell you the story. God! Some people have no respect for the craft! No, I love stories. I'm sorry, please continue. It's okay, you're green. You've got, like, no idea how to talk to the talent. Anyway, basically, I lost my prop tool bag. And, like, it may be a prop, but it's full of real tools, so, like, Dad will kill me if I don't return it intact. Could you just poke around the south of the crystal mines and find it for me real quick? Thanks, you're a doll. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for your prop tool bag that's full of real tools. Very odd combination of things you got there. Anyway, I'm also pretty sure there's something down here. I think there's something. Well, there's this badger with a neat haircut. But I feel like there's more treasure. Yes, there is more treasure. And that's a pickaxe. A pickaxe used by the badger miners. It's nothing fancy, but it gets the job done, whether you're hitting rocks or bad guys. So, let's, right, there we go. Now I got that pickaxe in there. And dig up some dirt. I see you're not digging, Lint. There you go. Now dig. Dig like your life depends on it, because it does. You don't do enough digging, I'm gonna murder you with my ladle. I know we're friends, but that doesn't mean I ain't gonna kill you. Now then, okay, there you go. You get ladled. You shouldn't be hopping around at people, little spy dust. Now, let's just put that chat away. It's distracting. You can see it over there, but I'm not gonna read it. Nope. Anyway, suck on more ladle. And just get him with that tail. Whack him real good with your ass. Perfect. And there's another level. And oh, the hand holding the stamp is purple now. If you remember in the last episode when I leveled up, it was a white hand holding a stamp, which was clearly Loaf's hand. Anyway, more health for me. Health is always good. And the stamp that Loaf left behind only had a picture of a little bread roll on it, but this one's got the Sabres Guild logo. That's a neat little detail. There we go. And I got a spy dust corpse. A dead spy dust. Honestly, it's a little weird that you're carrying this around. Show it to Snowstorm quickly so you can get rid of it. Oh, I'll show it to him eventually. But first, I've got bigger, important-er jobs to be doing. Oh, there's one of these blue guys. You shouldn't be skulking around here, little fun guy. You're just asking to get yourself ladled to death. And nobody likes a fun guy who's been pounded into the dirt with a ladle. But that's what happens. That's what happens when you go stepping to Loaf like that. Caution, when working with the hydraulic press, our employer-provided life insurance policy doesn't extend to flattened bodies. Well, you don't say. Ow. Well, I am flattened now.
I can actually glide around like that. What's that? Okay, that's a healing item, or some food that I don't have room for. Anyway, I'm definitely supposed to squeeze under the planks back there after flattening myself in the press. But there's other shit that I need to explore down here first. Nothing needs to be unexplored. Oops. A little bit early on that, but whatever. I'd bet a pickaxe would do nicely against your spider-ass body. There you go. That's 3 damage. 3 is good, especially at this point in the game. And, okay, there you go. You didn't hurt me. Not at all. Now, what if I just cut you up with this sickle? There you go. I don't imagine the sickle being very good, but hey, it works. Apparently, he's weak to leaf damage. That's one of the different elements of attacks you can do. There's actually a poster back in the Savers Guild that explains each type and, well, each element and different attack types, such as bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing, leaf, and other things. I ain't opening that without no key. So yeah, guess I gotta go flatten myself real quick. Then we can go find our key and make our way through the doors and all that shenanigans. Time to go squish squish. How did you not squish me? There we go. Step in here, Lint. Trust me, it's fun. I like being flattened. There we go. Now, what seems to be going on here?
Up ahead, you'll find the crystal mines, but I suggest you stay clear of them. There's some real nasty creatures looking around in there. Even us badgers have to limit our operations when digging for crystals.
Well, I don't have to limit nothing. Anything goes jumping at me, I'll just whack it with a ladle. Who are you? Lava.
81, 82, 83. Hi, what are you up to? 80. Ah! I'm trying to take inventory of today's mine ore. Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I think you were on 38? 38, 39. Can you kids please just let me concentrate on doing my job, okay?
Yep, sure, good for you.
Really? Okay, thanks. What? I just wanted to say I think you're really brave. You know, working down here with all these dangerous creatures around. Huh, well, I better get back to the stock taking. Most badgers love digging out ore, but they forget someone's gotta take stock of what's been mined. At least nearly everyone knows to keep out of my way when I'm doing it.
Well, we clearly don't know to do that. Is that a mound of dirt? I believe it is, but yeah, no, it isn't. I mean, it is, but it's not a digging mound. So, where's that key? It's gotta be in here somewheres. Well, there's a guy up there. Here's some digging dirt. Perfect. Ain't blocking no ways anymore. So, okay, that's a interesting looking fellow down there. But what's under this dirt? Diggy diggy time! That is Dub Palette Boon. A new color palette for Dub. So that would be right here. But we have no way of... Hold on a second. There's a salamander on the wall. We gotta whack those. Whack them salamanders. And then we get skill points for every 2 of them we get. Anyway, this guy's a tough-looking boy, a char cuff, who is apparently resistant to bludgeoning. So how about a nice druidic sickle for you? That's probably better than just beating. Yep, you're weak to leaf damage. Good to know. There's another one of those sites somewhere in the game we will find that'll... Okay, you dropped a thing. I don't know what it was, but it's probably this apple here. I would imagine they put the newly found item right up at the top, so it's for easy finding when you're trying to get rid of something you don't want to carry. Anyway, there's also a site that will pick up, like the one that shows their health, that'll display their weaknesses. I don't remember exactly where it is, but I do remember being able to find it. Oh, that is a rootling in a minecart. rootling in minecart. Let's not get run over by him. There we go. I might be just fine getting flattened by a hydraulic press, but a rootling in a minecart, that's a bit different, and Lint, I think you're stuck. You are stuck in the hydraulic press. Anyway, I am unflattened. Well, that's not good. I need to be flattened so that I can just run on over this way and glide my way over here. Because we've got you, another salamander. Now, shitballs. I used up all my flattened time. Gotta re-flatten myself. And here we go. You ain't running me over today, you little rootling bastard. You can go run over other things. Things that aren't me. Maybe some things that actually need to be ran over. You ever think about that? Some things just don't need to be ran over. And you are. Resolve up gives additional resolve points. That can be useful. It would also be more useful to just put some levels into my resolve, but whatever. There's Niagara's tool bag, a prop tool bag full of solidly real and very heavy tools. It's extremely convincing. Yep. No better way to do a prop than to use a real thing. Unless you need to hit somebody with it, in which case, then use a prop, because if you hit someone with a real hammer, that shit's gonna hurt. And no, Draft Cyclone does not hit every single one of them. That's annoying. And, ow, he punched me. He punched me again. Well, here's a nice little trick we can do. I'm gonna whack you real good with Loaf, and then I'm gonna use Lint to defend. Any successful block while defending does 0 damage and restores will points. So, there we go, more will for me and 0 damage. I can really work with that. And now you get ladled. And I'm also gonna pull some defending again, because I want to get more of that willpower back and also take as little damage as humanly possible. With a lot of well-placed blocks and only making Loaf attack, you can get through just about any combat encounter without taking any damage at all. That is a strategy that I abused the shit out of when I was playing on my own. Now give me a little bit more will. That will's gonna be getting some use. And there we go, that's 3 stamps on the backpack slot upgrade, which actually gets us that backpack slot we've been working towards, which is right here. We've got another 3 squares to work with. Instead of just a 3x3, we got a 4x3. And then the next backpack slot will have us 4x4, and then 5x4, and then 5x5, until we unlock each and every little panel, every little square there. And then the boon slots, that's a mean looking guy. We only need 2 stamps on the boon slots to get that going. And, you know, I think you're in need of a pickaxe, you little ore guy, so there. He don't like the star, the ordinary damage, the fucking regular physical element, but he resists the bludgeoning, which cancels out any boosts I'd be getting out of using my ladle on him. It annoys me. It annoys me that my ladle isn't as deadly as it could potentially be. But we'll get another boon for that much later in the game. And I see a salamander under this minecart. There we go. All of those will be whacked eventually. But maybe not every single one of them in the game. I don't know where to find every single one of them, but I'll whack as many of them as I can find. Oh, hi, I'm sorry, I'm not great at conversation. Well, that's too bad for you, Wookie. I'm still talking to you. You wanna know something neat about this place? I get it if you don't, but I think it's pretty cool. So, you know those real old stone buildings in the outpost? You can find them down here, too. Pretty weird, right? But it gets even more freaky. This cave was completely sealed when we found it. I dug around in books, not in dirt. I couldn't find anything about a settlement built underground or in a cavern. Old Digger said not to worry about it, just to keep mining, so that's what I do. Sorry if it was too long a story. I should get back to work. Sure you have better things to do than wasting time talking to me, right? The 4-badger will confiscate my bandana again if I get behind. Yep, that's all you have to say. Good for you, Wookie. You keep on digging. And we also saw Professor Rose up here. What you doing?
Oh, hello, little ones. I say, don't you feel positively dwarfed by the trees out there? Nothing puts your fleeting existence into perspective like old Mother Nature, eh? Have you encountered any of the creatures that inhabit this forest? Some particularly fine specimens are only found down these mines. You see, I'm collecting data on dangerous species, and I adore sharing my love of research with unsuspecting passerby. Here, I'll write down my latest observations in your journal. Very exciting, won't you say?
Well, that's data for forestial monsters in our book.
So much data, a veritable treasure trove of fauna. What fun, eh?
Yes, fun indeed. I love sifting through my glossary to find information on rootlings and eyelashes and char cuffs. Well, yeah, it is good to have that information on hand. Never know when you'll need to look it up and actually refresh yourself on the information you have if you don't have those sites handy to teach you what does and doesn't do to these things. Anyway, I was supposed to find a key down here, and I have yet to find any key. Guess I can talk to you. Yep, there you are. Gah! Jeez, you scared the dirt out of me. How? You're up there. You could see us coming from a mile away. Hey, you can't go in there. It's dangerous. Well, I went in there. Ah, gosh darn it, not again. Hey, I see you. Come on, Scram, not supposed to go in there. Well, gosh darn it. Well, that's all we're getting out of you. And no key. Also, somebody drew a mustache and devil horns on that sign there. Not sure how that helps anything, but it's been done. Now, I didn't talk to you yet. I dig. The hours just melt away. Just dig. That's what the boss will say. For the crystal mines, we dig up ore. A ton a week, sometimes more. And we go, where the creepy crystals grow. Ho hee, ho hee, ho hee, ho hee, ho hee, ho hee, I'm as happy as can be. Whistles. Well, that's all we're getting out of you, just talking the talk instead of walking the walk. But you do be digging, and that much is fine. Crystal mines, stay clear of them, nasty critters. We did find the tool bag. I guess we could hand that off to Niagara. That's a thing we could definitely do.
Is this your lost tool bag, miss? Oh my goodness, you found it. Thanks, sweetie, you're a total doll. Well, it was, you're welcome. Now that I have my real prop bag back, I guess I don't need this fake one I've been carrying. Totally hoping Dad wouldn't notice the difference.
Well, I can carry more things. Nice.
I'll totally remember you when I'm famous, Kay.
Well, good luck with that. That still doesn't get us any key. The drawer is filled with timesheets, messy organizational charts, and legal documents. I feel like being a hero might be less stressful than operating a mine. Yep, being a hero, you just get to run around and whack things with a ladle. Organizing mines and shit, that takes actual thinking and doing of actual things. It is less fun. And I like having more fun than less fun, so maybe think about that before you go organizing any mines. Also, key needs to be found. So why have I found no goddamn key? I see the key up there. That's where it is. But there's the problem of getting to that key. Oh, never mind. Problem solved. I found the way. That's what we do. Unlocks padlocks installed by badgers. Good to know. Yep, that thing just jumped into me. That means I'm getting hit by... There we go. Anyway, you're resistant to the star damage, ain't ya? Yeah, you don't like the leaf. So... Die now! Perfect. We murder Spy Dust. Snowstorm will be very happy to know that I'm just slaughtering these things left and right instead of killing just the one.
Hi, we're looking for the Lapwings who broke everything. Have you seen them?
They're up ahead.
Go, help!
Oh no. I wanted to help them earlier, but they called me a mud guzzler, so I changed my mind. Besides, there's a really mean-looking Orling over there. Those things are scary. Yeah, so, well, there's Dub. We'll get that save going, and before I forget real quick, we can put that palette swap on him, and that's his other color palette that we've unlocked. I like his standard color better. So, there we go. You do that. I'm gonna go this way and hope I don't get run over by this rootling. There you go. You ain't running over nothing. And there's that Orling they were talking.
Help!
Grr.
Stop right there, meanie.
Yeah, call him a meanie. That'll really get his attention. Instead of just sneaking up and hitting him over the head with a hammer or something.
Never mind, please don't hurt us.
Well, methinks he's trying to hurt us. And he's got a Spy Dust. And there's also the matter of that thing back there. Not sure why I'm able to target it, but it's probably better to just kill these guys than it is to go whacking away at some electrical equipment that we probably need to be functional. Okay, it just buffed the Orling. I see the problem here. There you go. And you can go ahead and defend this. There you go. No damage for me. So, here's another pickaxe for you. There you go. You ain't causing no more damage. And defend again. Alright. That's the ticket. Now you're getting chopped up real good because apparently you, well, getting all chopped up with a sickle seems to do quite a bit of damage to you. Anyway, that's better. You ain't hurting me. Now suck my ladle. Suck on it real good, you little poor bastard. He no like the star, which means you get some draft cyclone in you this time. There we go. I can take an actual hit or two. That did 5 damage. That's a lot of damage. A lot of it. So, how about a pickaxe? There you go. That's feeling good in your skull. And a few paper cuts. We'll put this little rock monster down. It's still alive because I released just a tiny bit earlier. Ha! Stupid, you lost your electric powers. And you ain't getting them back because I went and broke the shit you was using. And now you're dead. Stupid. Shouldn't have been doing what you done did. That's another level for me. So... Will, I'm a very willy little boy. And let's get us another boon slot with our next level.
Ooh, hello? Is it safe now? Don't worry, we dealt with the Orlings. You can exit the mines now. We can't go. We're protesting. Yeah, against the unjust exploitation of the Father Forest. Down with digging and stuff. Hey ho, these miners gotta go. So, you're just planning to stay down here forever to stop the Badgers turning on the power? Well, no, we were actually planning to run away, but but the lights went out and we couldn't see anything. Ooh, it's so dark down here. Every time we try to leave, we'd run into monsters or get lost. We decided it was safer to stay here until the lights came back on.
But
the lights went out because of you, right? So just switch the breakers back on? We can't figure out how to. I think we broke it.
didn't you bring a flashlight?
We got a bit overexcited and sort of forgot, but how were we supposed to know the electrical panel made the lights work? Goo.
Have you tried retightening the neutral bus?
Would kicking it do that?
Here, let me. Hey, the lights are on again.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry for calling you,
Mud guzzler.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You should share your apologies with everyone. The Elder and Old Digger are holding a peace talk right now.
I don't remember which way is out. If you follow me, don't step off the trail. I'll get you all outside. Well, there we go. The power's back on, which means we can go taking that elevator and getting the fuck down into the damn forest floor where we've been trying to get to from the very beginning. But we just had some nonsense to sort out first. As it always goes. You're just in time. We're about to start. Rocky and Pepper, you went too far this time.
Ooh. We just did what we were all thinking. They're destroying the forest, mining day and night.
You're wrong, kiddo. Ancient trees rely on miners like us. By digging, we clear out old roots, making room for new growth, all while turning and aerating the soil. It's symbiosis. But you wandered off for over 100 years and everything was fine.
Nah, things ain't fine at all. That's why we came back. Toxic water's coming back up the roots. The whole undergrowth's flooded with it. The trees usually filter that nasty stuff, but some roots get oversaturated.
Gotta leave space for new ones.
You mean the glades could end up just like down there?
Exactly. The whole forest of roots will become uninhabitable. Alright, but we still can't sleep because of your digging.
Oh, Digger, could the Badgers perhaps do all the loud stuff in the day and the quiet things at night?
Limit operations during daylight to daylight hours. Guess we could do that.
And in return, Elder, the Badgers would be done even faster if they, had a little help? What? You want us to go back down that stinking...
Cool. Our Kujitsu warriors could practice by breaking rocks with their powerful kicks.
Great, then we wouldn't have to use the drill as much. I guess it's better than breaking things around the village.
Well, break it till you make it, I guess. So, yeah. Peace has been restored between Lapwings and Badgers. Hooray.
Yeah, whoever thought breaking stuff would build bridges?
Mighty fine work, you two.
Hey, that means the elevator must be functional again. Let's go tell the professors.
Yep. They might have already noticed and ran off and gotten themselves killed. That would be a little less than ideal, but it is a very distinct possibility.
Professors? Huh? Where'd they go? I guess they must have gone ahead. So that means we need to head to the excavation site on our own. The undergrowth can't be that scary, right?
Well, it definitely could be. And before we head on down there, I want to turn in some salamanders for skill points so that you can do some better shit in battle. Hello there, young travelers. Have you found any of my naughty children already? Please know I will only accept them in pairs. Yep, there you go. Thank you for returning them. Here are your skill points as promised. Give them to the person you wish to inspire and see what they learn. So, if we were to come to this, we can Thorntail and Cinder Spin. We can unlock those. We can also unlock something to replace Paper Cut. You can only have one of these skills equipped at a time. Ash Storm, Paper Cut. So, at Lint's request, the Underworld editors send up their slush piles of charred manuscripts for hapless readers to wade through. That move only slows down incoming attacks, which I really don't like because it throws off my block timing. Anyway, Cinder Spin hits everybody, and we'll be putting that over Tail Whack, and it's also got a different sort of damage type and element. And we'll also unlock Thorn Tail because once we get all three in one section there, that gives that character extra health. So that's very much worth doing. And it's gonna be exactly like that for every other teammate we get. And we've got like, there's Lint, and there's that second guy, third person. I think we get 4 people. So, I might be remembering that wrong, but I might also be remembering right. Who knows? We'll find out as we go. It's just, I don't feel like saying their names, even though I totally remember them. And I ain't gonna go saying their names because that's just how I am. I'm a stubborn little bitch. Now, let's hope this elevator doesn't give out. It seems to be throwing out a lot of sparks. Yep, there's more sparky sparks. But at least it seems somewhat reliable. And we're saving again, because why the fuck not? And, oh, there's you right there. I could have just come down here to get those upgrades instead of doubling back. But whatever. Now then... yeah, no swimming. Swimming is bad. Loaf can't swim. Water hurts. Especially that purple stuff. That's some nasty purple water right there. And that's a lot of guys to be dealing with. So... I'm a-thinking I'm gonna whip this pickaxe at you, Spydust. And then... yeah, since there's 4 of them, it might be better to just defend, block every little thing they throw at me, or at least try to. And I hit the button a little too early. That's bad. Very bad. Me blocks need to be on point. Now then, let's throw out a nice little Cinder Spin and hit every single one of all y'alls, and now you're slowed down. Which means your attacks come out a little bit slower, and that's really gonna throw off my timing. And, yep, there it is. I thought I had the timing, but I didn't have the timing because it was slower than it should have been. And there's a ladle for ya. Now, fuck it, another Cinder Spin. Why the fuck not? Fungi's down. Ow. So, ladle. You're getting ladled. You just asked for a ladling. And you can go ahead and block this. Ranged attacks are easier to block than melee attacks, I've noticed. Get us a little bit more of my will back. There you go. Fantastic. Saying goodbye? Goodbye indeed. That's the end of that battle. Those enemies are dead. Well, even it says they ain't exactly dead, though. On the loading screens, sometimes down there in those tips, it says the monsters you beat don't die, they just retire. So they are now in retirement. Retirement! They don't be working no more. Sometimes just getting beaten in battle is all it takes to make it to where you never have to work again. Though they probably still do need money, and I can't get through this. Not yet. We need that third character, whose name I refuse to say, to go burning through that. And don't know why I came back up on this mushroom. I was already on there. I'm just thinking that stuff can maybe be done in ways that I tried to do already. Come get some, fungi! You shouldn't have come up and hit me. Well, you didn't hit me, I hit you, but you get the idea. You wandered into the battlefield unprepared, and now you get to die. And you get to block everything because that's what you are. You are my shield! Oh, and you swing that tongue twice. And I blocked just a tiny bit too early. Well, that is unfortunate for me. So, anyway, fuck this spy dust. Fuck it good. And you know I really want to fuck that thing. Don't know why, I just do. Anyway, cinder spins. Oh great, now you're shooting things out a little slower. And there you go. But it's fine. Shooties are still easily blocked, even though I totally fucked that one up. So, time to die. Y'all get to die, and I don't. That's the way it be. And here's your shooty magoot, which I failed to block because I just totally suck at life. Anyway, get a pickaxe in ya. You just gotta go picking axing on those little stone boys. And more defense! That's just the way it has to be done. God damn it, how am I fucking up the block on those shooty things? My shooty magoots are very not blockable because shooty magooty magoot. I don't know why I said what I did, but I said it, and I'm standing by it. Even though I refuse to stand by things. I don't stand by things so easily anymore. Except that's probably a thing I should be doing. There's a good block, though I don't get any friggin' shit out of that. No defense beefing because I wasn't defending. Anyway, I don't want you burning any more willpower, so there you go. Sometimes it's better to defend. And eventually we'll also get another boon that makes it to where blocking attacks hurts the guy who attacks you. But only if you do it while defending and not just blocking to reduce the damage by 1. Anyway, give me a little more resolve. I can definitely do with some of that, even though I just don't be using it. I haven't been using my specials. Extra defense would be nice, but I also don't want to use a turn doing it, you know? If it's my turn, I want to put some damage on the table. That's how I usually be playing Pokemon, at least back when I was younger. Any move that didn't... Oh, I got shot with a stinger. Anyway, in Pokemon, any move that didn't do damage I considered to be completely useless. So, those stat buffs I just did not do. Anyway, I'm throwing a pickaxe at little ore boy back there. Because that's the good shit right there. You need that pickaxe all up inside you. Okay, there's your stingy bits. And he's licking at me with that weird purple tongue of his. That's just rude. So here's another pickaxe for you. I'd hit you with the ladle, but the hornet's in the way. I gotta throw shit at you if I'm gonna be hitting the guy in the back. That's just simple science. You can't get a melee attack through the front guy to hit the guy behind him. You'll never do anything worthwhile that way. And there we go. See how I ain't taking no damage now that I'm just relying on my cheap-ass strategy of having my partner be my meat shield. Pleasing advertisers? Fuck them advertisers. They don't need to have their products shoved unwillingly down everyone's throats. Like, seriously. Especially in the election season like it is now. These political attack ads are fucking ridiculous. I can't watch anything on YouTube without getting like 3 or 4 anti-Sherrod Brown ads back to back to back. I'd fucking load up the video and then it's Sherrod Brown wants to make your dad a girl. Then 2 minutes later, Sherrod Brown is in Washington and that's bad. Another 2 minutes later, Sherrod Brown is the derp de derp de diddly derp de diddly derp a derp a dum, rated PG-13. God, I cannot wait for the election to be over. Anyway, what are you doing down here, Lucky?
Hoo-yah! Hey! Oh, sorry, don't sneak up on a bird like that. I'm sorry, we just wanted to see what you were doing. Oh, I was just training Pepper, my mentor left to go to some big tournament in the mountains. I'm not good enough yet, so I've been down here practicing on my own. Hey, you guys want to spar with me? I'll show you some cool moves. Hoo-ah, coo, coo-ya! I understand if you're intimidated. I'm a pretty formidable opponent.
Well, I think I'm ready to go around with you. Show me what you got, son. Please insert disc 2. This game ain't even on a disc. I mean, they're probably physical copies of it, but I downloaded the Steam version. That's just the way I be doing things sometimes, you know? It's just so damn convenient not having to fuck around with discs. And, okay, Coup Kicks 4. That's, Coup Kicks, it sounds dangerously close to a particular group of people. It's just a few letters off from being something very unsavory. So maybe oh, that's a leek. You just whacked me with a leek. Anyway, suck my ladle, lucky. You ain't so lucky anymore now, are ya? Taking a ladle over the head, put you on the ground. Down on the ground, son, that's where you belong.
Aw, you're really strong. Even Pepper would consider you a worthy opponent. I'm gonna have to really step up my training. I have something for you. It really helped me with my Kujitsu training. I think it could help you too.
Attack site displays a visual cue when it's time to block or defend. That is super helpful. Also, you ain't got no quest anymore. Don't stop having that little squiggly over your head. And there you go. Now it shows a little ding when it's time to hit the button to block. I had that on throughout my entire first playthrough. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about here in just a moment. So, yeah, you get ladled. I think you deserve... Oop. Well, I probably should have did more than just that, but whatever. Start spinning those cinders. There you go. There you go. See, there's that ding. And... Now... Ouch. Okay, those licks came out back to fucking back. Like, that's part of the reason why I don't like them being slowed down. Really throwing the timing of shit off, so you, sir, I need you to die fast. I ain't letting you get another weirdly timed lick off like that. And block of that, and shitballs. My block timing just isn't perfect, even with the help of that thingamabobber. Anyway, you're gonna block this, cause there you go. We need that willpower back. And I'm also getting a little low on Loaf health. Loaf needs to be a nice, healthy little bread boy. So, let's just keep that health train rolling. Stay nice and healthy while you go blocking everything. You are my meat shield, Lint. My adorable, fuzzy little shield who goes taking all the hits for me. And is that enough for a level? Yes, it fucking is. So, more health. You can never go wrong with having more health. And now we'll start working towards another backpack slot. We're gonna be finding a lot of weapons as we go, and I wanna be able to use as many of those things as possible. In fact, there's another weapon just a little bit further up ahead. And there's also Dub, so we're gonna save here. And this water may be purple, but I can still walk in it. Probably ain't healthy to be walking in it, but I do. It is a thing that I do, and I can't do anything over here, because I don't have the guy that does a thing with those ghostly mushroom things that we be seeing. So, it is up in here, down in this little hole, where we will find the nut bow! Seeds grown and fashioned into a bow and arrow by Lapwing artisans. Arrows can't actually pierce anything, but they sure do sting. So we'll go ahead and slap that up in my backpack if I just go to the right damn place. And, yep, gotta move that pickaxe there. That'll do for now. Actually, just... There we go. That's probably the best use of the space we have. So now I can shoot things with nuts. I can shoot my nuts onto things. And maybe I'll do that. I might just do that right here to this rootling and or fungi. So, keep the cursor in the center of the target by using this left stick. So yes, we keep that right there. There you go. And this thing shoots twice. Whammo! 2 shots, 2 damage each. And let's block, cause I do be using some of that willpower, and I don't want to go burning through all of it. And also, taking absolutely no damage is super good. And eat my ass, you little rootling bastard. That's enough out of him. There we go. Ooh, pile of dirt. What we got in the dirt? It's got... Ooh, salamander. I was about to say absolutely nothing, but then I noticed that little nose bubble he had blowing. And then it's right back this way. Ooh, more dirt. And a rootling. Don't go rootlinging up on me while I'm trying to dig through some dirt. You go put some dirt in your own damn fingernails. See how you like it. And you, sir, you got a nut bow coming your way. Get some nuts on ya. You're getting nutted on, son. And fucking cinder spin. There you go. Now we can get right back to digging. I want what is in that dirt, and nothing is gonna stop me. It's money. Just a little bit of fucking money. And now we're back here, which is fine, because I'm gonna have to save again right here. There we go. We're saved again. And the reason I did that is because I'm all out of time for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. Hope to see you in the next one. God. Bye.